high ground, where I talk about what's morally right. And today I'm talking about something I said in the previous episode, because what I'm doing is I'm talking about things that were the best on my podcast, episodes that were the most viewed or whatnot. And this one is girls that think they're the shit, or think they're all that. And so anyway, um, that's what we're talking about. So it's been a year or so since I made that episode, and so we're gonna see if my views are actually the same, and only you, the viewer, will know. If I change my opinions on how I feel about women that think they're entitled or better than somebody, and that's what I'm talking about. And we're gonna talk if it's morally right or not. You, someone think they got a moral high ground, it would be a woman. So anyway, this is what we're talking about. So my main focus with this issue is that's hot coffee. But anyway, my main issue with this whole concept is we're talking about women that think they can run things, think they can run their man, think they can run their lives, think they can do without a man, without certain people in their lives. They think they're the number one female, the most attractive thing in the world. It's good to think that you're like different in a better way. Let's just say, I'm trying to say it in a certain way. It doesn't sound offensive or whatnot, but it's good to think of yourself in a high value, like give yourself value, give yourself credit. Don't put yourself down, but put yourself on a plateau where you're above people in a negative way is a wrong thing. But to put yourself in a way where you have that confidence, you feel strong that you can conquer the world, that's a good thing in a way, as long as you don't abuse it. So it's actually, this is where the moral part comes in, because it's like, are you confident and happy and ready to do something positive for the world? Like, you're not going to lose this battle type of thing, Is it that type of confidence? Is it that kind of, I don't know, happiness or whatever? Or is it just, you're bitch? I don't know any other way to say it, But it's just plain and simple, though. There's too much of that going on. And I'm just going to break it down, okay? We have problems in America, big problems, to where our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents never had when it came to men and women, And yeah, you can say the whole thing, and back when where guys were in charge more and women were like at homemakers and stuff was offensive. And I highly doubt that, because they made families. And I said this more than once in multiple episodes, that we're going extinct. And because of the fact that women don't want to settle down and have that guy and make families, makes it extinction, number one extinction problem. Men and women can't be along with each other. They can't get along with each other, and they can't tolerate each other. And because of this is why our human race is going to be going extinct. It's the number one thing, next to AI, robots, androids, and shit. People having sex with fembots and freaking love dolls. And then the other one is homosexuality. There's people running around, they want to have sex with their own kind or their own gender, and stop baby from being made. Then the fourth one, of course, is abortion. So with all these things happening, there's not going to be that many humans being made in the future, which means our future is benign. And it's end is no, it's about to end. And I think that if anything, with all this stuff going on in the world, with war, with religion, with all the violence, the chaos, the thefts, and so on and so forth, the reason why we would have a biblical ending, like a rapture or rapture is something that's very different in my opinion. But any kind of thing that's coming towards Armageddon or the ultimate judgment, ultimate judgment and destruction of the world and the return of Jesus Christ would be a situation where we're not going to populate again. And if anyhow we're trying to stop that, that's the biggest problem. It's because men and women can't get along with each other, and there's all these nations that's being created, not just through humanity, but through science and through interspecies relations. I would get into that more, but all you gotta do is watch Facebook now. Apparently, they like to put, and this is a bad thing that's morally wrong. Facebook is like, I mean, what happened to Cafe World and stuff like that? I don't be on Facebook for shit. I go on there every once in a blue moon. Most of the time, I just post my stuff there. But it's just like that's pretty much all I ever really did. Besides Cafe World, Ninja Wars was the shit, and bam, all that stuff is gone, and we got crazy. It's like ghetto website number one. And the thing about it is, if you pay attention, if there's a part where I was watching some stupid joke thing on a reel on Facebook, and it led directly to some stuff that's like, whoa, what the hell? Cats and dogs getting together, like freaking women sitting there doing crazy shit with horses and things and animals. It just makes no sense. And then there's the crap where it looks like underage crap going on. It's just like, what in the hell? And it's all foreign people, like from other countries. So it's like, I don't know what happened to Facebook. And to be honest, I think Facebook should just be gone by now if it can't find something more. And the same thing with, I'm just saying this stuff. It ain't really so much gone. Change the platform, change it back to something better, you know. And the same thing I have to say, you know, Instagram getting a little out there too. It's not what I used to like, where I just watch kung fu and boobies. Now there's all kinds of crap going on. So, but it is what it is, you know. You still have a reason to be on these websites if you want. But the reason why I'm bringing those up is because women dominate the internet. I mean, let's just be real. They dominate the internet. You know, people go on about OnlyFans girls, but women are dominating Instagram. They've been dominating Instagram since I first opened my account. They dominate freaking Facebook. They dominate freaking, and Facebook, you know, it goes hands in hands with Instagram because they're owned by the same people now, Meta or whatever. You know, and at the same time, you got all these. I'm not gonna name a whole bunch of websites where you can go on there and there's women on there just constantly doing, you know, provocative stuff, teasing men. I don't like to be teased, so it's like you just go on. Let's just get it on, you know. And before, yeah, you know, you got to be more in a mood to want to be teased. This is the way I look at it. Women do it too much, and then they wonder why dudes tired of this shit. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. Yo, if you're already half-ass naked and you're already walking around trying to promote that you're this big sex object, then you might as well just get down and screw all that teasing crap and running your mouth, because no one wants to hear what you got to say when they're looking at your body. You know, it's just honest to God truth. Let's just get it on. So the whole point is basically that they're trying to be this thing where they think they got power over men. There's better ways to persuade people. You know, I think a more suave way, or should I say a more intelligent way, is to use a certain type of still with your mind, with your voice, with your eyes that can allure the opposite sex to you a lot faster than doing all that in your face stuff, and it doesn't make sense. And it's too far fetched. Women say a lot of things that are very, this is my opinion. Anything is my opinion, so if you want to hate me, leave comments, please. But honestly, women say the most vulgar crap, man. I mean, you think a dude say some crazy shit. Yeah, we say crazy shit. But women say things that are far out of control. Like, I'll be sitting there, like, I got a job, I sit there, I hear dudes say crazy crap all day. Then when a woman come up to me, I might be like friends with her, nice with her, also she just says some way out of control that I ain't never thought of. And I'm pretty positive no other dudes thought of it. And you'd be like, whoa, what the hell? Who did you just say? Oh my God. You're like, why'd you say that? You know, so it's the truth, man, I'm telling you. So it's just like, when they think they're the shit, it's even worse. They'll start saying, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Oh, I got this. Oh, don't I look good? Oh, look at me. I got this. You want this. You know you want me. I mean, I got in an argument one time with a girl that was like tripping on me. For whatever reason, you know, usually you get like somebody that's tripping on you thinking you want to fight them or something or whatever. You know, it is some crap like, hey, you got a problem with me? Or you get the racist shit. You know, they go, "What are you doing here, bitch? I'm shopping." Shit like that, right? But you get some girls that come up to you, and then this one girl came up to me and was like, "Oh, why didn't you pay that attention? Oh, don't you want to talk to me?" Like, no, like, what do I want to talk to you for? Like, this girl got offensive because I wouldn't, try to mess with her or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the stupidest shit. What makes you think I want to talk to you? And what makes you think that you look like whatever I want you to be to want to talk to you? And I said it all wrong just now, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. People, you know what I'm saying. And it doesn't make sense to me that they're that damn entitled. And then the things you hear from women is like they want men, and a woman can hate like a motherfucker, be mad as hell, and then they'll turn around and they can say, "Oh, I hate men," this and that, but they're steady in a man's face, trying to get their attention, trying to get with them, trying to draw them to them, and don't even have the qualifications to keep them in because of that hate, that bitterness they got inside. When a woman is bitter and miserable and stuff, everyone's the fault. Everyone's the enemy. Everyone's at fault. They might see some good person, but even that person that's good is not going to stick around too long because no one wants to hear all that. No one wants to hear the negativity, the the violence and stuff, or coming, trying to hit you. And speaking of which, that's the bad thing. That's a problem is women gets these titles of being a victim, being abused, or being how would you say it? A battered woman. They get all these titles. But yet they'll go be the first person to hit the dude, just choke the dude out, start some crap with the dude, and then they get to flip the script and play a victim role because they can cry automatically on scene. I have to have a bad tearjerker movie or something to make me cry. So it doesn't make any sense. But they get away with this shit. And I think if women can fight a man, and I'm not saying all women, I'm saying those that like to do it because they've done it before, to get free housing, to get these things, all these resources for being a battered woman. I think those women just might as well just go on and fight. The dudes might as well just be able to fight them and just leave it be. No more of this charging dudes for shit when the girls start the shit. Honestly, now you got so much videos of people doing stuff. There's got to be videos of women that's smacking dudes around and shit. So it's like, and it's an automatic win for the dude. Johnny Depp won a whole thing about it. Amber Heard throwing bottles at him, cutting his finger and shit. Come on. It's some serious shit. It happens. Women are not these angels, these saints. It's like, and even the term angel, there's some that are violent, or we wouldn't have the such term as archangels and stuff, or the term as angel of death. So it's just something that's got to be analyzed and seriously thought about. We can't make them all out to be sweet, nice, beautiful angels. A lot of them were demons. Demons come in all forms. Sex is a form of, can be a form of evil and demonic nature. It's a sin. Why is it a sin? Because if you become over obsessed with it, you can tear your life apart. And you already know the repercussions having sex with the wrong person. You either have sexual transmitted disease, you have a baby with that person, you really didn't want to be with that person or have a child with that person. I can go on and on and on. There's so many repercussions. A girl could be a stalker, a serial killer, vice versa. A dude could do the same thing. So it's something you gotta pay attention to. It's just not just, free for all. You get trapped with the wrong thing and be like, damn, what I do? Or ultimately ruin your life. I heard a comment, it's from this hot, sexy uh, cowgirl country chick on Instagram, and she says, a woman ain't supposed to make your life hard, she's supposed to make your dick hard. And that's honestly God truth. Let's just be real about it. A man goes through more crap than a woman. I don't care what a woman thinks. It's why these transgender dummies don't make sense either. A woman gonna turn into a dude. Okay, good luck with that. Hope you can fight. Hope you have more of intelligence than you say, because they're gonna challenge your mental stability, capability all the time. They're gonna always try to challenge your physical stature, if you're strong, I mean everything, every little thing. You gotta deal with taxes, you gotta deal with lawyers, everything. Everything is frustrating. It pisses people off. Dudes being mad. That's why so many dudes be mad. Because some of them can't even, are lacking those abilities. They're lacking certain things. And so they're even more mad than a person that's not lacking those things. And so they'll sit there and be mad all day. They flip out on people and everything because they're lacking these things that a man should have. They're lacking intelligence. They're lacking the ability to be able to be physically strong, or they're lacking the ability to be able to communicate properly. They're just lacking these things, so they're mad. You know what I'm saying? So this is why dudes be pissed off all the time. And there's just some that's lacking all these things. So they're always pissed. So girls be like, oh, why is guys mad? Well, this is why. And then you're trying to deal with your crazy ass. It's even worse. You gotta put up with all this nonsense to get with a girl, to get laid and all this crap. Me, I've never had this thing that they're always talking about on these shows with these, I don't know what they call them, red pillars or whatever. Like, Andrew Tate type of dudes. I don't get why they're always talking about dating and all that crap. Because let me tell you something. You don't have to date to get a girlfriend. You can go to a party and a certain girl, her friend will be introduce herself to you or whatever, and then you got a girlfriend just that night. Or then like we freaking go somewhere and you're hanging out, and you might be there by yourself or with a friend, and a girl comes on, start hanging out with you and stuff. You start liking her, bam, you got a girlfriend. It's just that simple. Don't always have to go on these dates. Dates have always been uncomfortable for me. I haven't been on many, but I had a shitload of girlfriends. That's the funny thing about it. That's why I'm telling you, you don't have to go on a damn date to get a woman. That's bullshit. Date is something that's old. Now this is the thing, and what I'm about to say is this is like a whole different generation type of thing. Because back in the old generations, it's old custom, American custom. Go on a date and get your girlfriend and stuff. That's old custom. For this to be the 21st century, and they talk about everything's changed. Oh, forget the old ways and shit. How come you guys just talking about dating? Because every time I had a girl, I met her either at a party, met at a barbecue, someone's friend's house. I had a girlfriend, she left, her friend became my girlfriend. Whatever. So it's like, I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. It was easy for me, but I don't know. It just seems like it's stupid. It's always been only went on like I don't know how many I could count. I can't even like maybe say 1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't gonna try to count them. I can count dates I had. But I can't count how many women I've been with. And so the dates come to at least about 6, 7. And the reason why I don't like them is because, first off, it's uncomfortable. You in a public place with a girl, and they're sitting there and they're like carrying on about some bullshit, and they start talking personal stuff. Women get deep and personal into this shit. They want to talk about whatever little thing that they don't like about you, or they want to take your personal business and throw it in your face. And that's the problem right there. This is why dudes and women can't stick together, because you're sitting there going off about stuff that don't make no sense. Why tell you deep personal shit about somebody when you don't even know them? And the thing about it is, the reason why a guy would tell you that is because they think that you're the one they need to be with, the one they wanted to desire. It means a dude is putting you on a high value. It means you mean something to that guy if he's telling you his personal business, deep personal business that he don't tell nobody else. And you're running around trying to hold it against him, throw it in his face like, hey, this is why this person did this to you. Who the hell wants to be with a chick that does that? This is why every guy leaves. On top of the fact that who wants to be with a woman that's got that personality anyway? I hate this shit with the women that got all these raspy voices. Where the hell is this coming from? That doesn't make me want to mess with you. Then this attitude is pretty like I want to hear something more than the N-word or I'm a boss and all that ignorant shit. I want to hear someone that's talking normal. Hey baby, are you okay? Let me tell you about my day. Or let me tell me what's going on. Let me cook you something. Or let's hang out. Just watch movies and talk. Something like that. Or just she'll start talking about something that she's knowledgeable in. That's the main thing. And I noticed over the years as I got older, and I'm at this phase, and I don't know what it is, maybe because I'm in my 40s or whatever, but I'm at this phase where when a woman says something, okay, yeah, she can look hot and sexy and stuff, and yeah, that always works, but sometimes it doesn't, because I'll be like, okay, what's new? What do you got? You know what I mean? Cause it's like, we're looking at financial things. I'm looking at this stuff as a man, like financially, is this woman going to be a breaker or a maker? Is she going to break me or make me? And so it's like, plain and simple, if a woman starts saying intelligent stuff and she knows something, like, I don't care what it is, it could be physics, it could be science, it could be mathematics, it could be something, show me some intellectual intelligence as you're looking sexy. And I'm like, they say, I'm gonna be like super attracted to this chick. But when it comes to this, like, all this crap and trying to act like you Cardi B or some bitch, and it's like, I'm not digging it. It's stupid. And then I don't understand why, unless you watch the videos, if you want to find the videos of these rapper females and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Their music sounds like shit. You know, I mean, yeah, they look good or whatever on camera, but their music literally sounds like garbage. I wouldn't be playing it every day. I'm sorry to say. There's certain stuff you would play, but I wouldn't play that shit. And the thing about it is that girls nowadays will play that shit. And it's annoying as hell to hear certain people, I got this, I got that. It's like, come on, it's not even cool. You know, so it's like, I just don't get it. I'm doing I don't know what I said in the last year's episode. I need to re-listen to it. But the whole thing about it is I'm still talking about this episode because this is part two. Women that think that all that. I think a woman that believes in God, and I'm saying when I say this now, a woman that believes in God before she committed any kind of sin is a little bit more valuable than a woman who tries to turn away from sin and turn it to God or turns toward God. Ugh, can't even say it right. Changes her life to be one with God. I think the woman that never did the sin is more valuable than the woman that did it. I know it's getting clocked for some reason, but yeah. So it's like the reason why I say that because they never been through the sexual crap. They never been through all this, manipulation, and they're more understanding of how relationships go. I think the sad part too is when you get those girls that are being like used by somebody, they're making fun of them in school, act like they like the girl just to turn to make her hate her, sweet girls, and they turn them wicked, or they try to change their personality because they like a certain guy. Girls adapt more to understand. I think girls understand that a little bit more. When they deal with somebody, they end up taking their personality or something they like about it, and it becomes part of their personality type of thing. I think they understand that way more than most people. But the problem with that is it a positive thing you're taking or a bad thing you're taking? And so that's why I say a woman that's more of God, without having to be part of those issues, is a lot better person because the only thing they're taking away, first thing they're taking is the knowledge of God, and it's not getting taken away from them unless they allow someone to take it from them. But like they said, they can always come back home like a particle son situation. So I think those are good women. The only problem is a lot of people manipulate the Bible, manipulate the words of God, and people portray to be godly and do ungodly things outside of the church. There's pastors and stuff that have slept with their own children who have raised their children to be criminals, like I do some back in the old day. And I was thinking, okay, they're good people. Raw, these kids is drug dealing, gang banging, and everything. Oh, I'm the preacher's son. I'm like, holy crap, you're the preacher's son. Like, like serious, man. You gotta think about it. So but that's because the parents found that salvation, that grace. Doesn't mean that kid has found that grace or looks at it the same way. Just because some of us have a genetic trait of learning things by nature because our parents already adapted it, doesn't mean that person who hears it daily from their parent actually appreciates what they're hearing. It might take that parent to die for them to appreciate it. So that's the thing. You know what I mean? And so when it comes to women, do they truly appreciate it or do they hate it? And so you just don't know. But I'll tell you what I'm tired of hearing from women, and this is just has to do with them thinking they're all that. Okay, it's the fact that I'm tired of hearing about how they're abused. I'm tired of hearing about. I'm not saying that they're not being abused. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing it. Just leave your past buried where it belongs. And if you're gonna start moving forward, you might as well leave all that stuff behind. I watched this Ukrainian girl talk about how in their country they don't talk about their past. They don't tell you everything about their lives and personal stuff. They just live and try to have fun with you in the moment. And try to live in the moment. And so that's something that makes sense to me. Because I don't want to tell you about what I did when I was 4 or what happened when I was 15 or 17 or whatever. It's none of your fucking business. And that person's gone anyway. I'm not that same individual. My mindset's so big from back then, it makes no sense. Like, if you compare the two, you'd be like, wow. You can see traces of my old self, but you don't have that knowledge I had. I didn't have that knowledge back then. I didn't have the experience. I didn't have all the sacrifices and troubles I had, and all kinds of things. So it's like that person's a whole different individual to me. Even though that person can party their ass off, go to all kinds of concerts and stuff that I don't do anymore. But it's just like, what happened to that guy? That guy's gone because it didn't know the world. It was more free because it didn't know the world. And so now it's like the world crashes down on you and you're like, damn it, I had enough of this shit. So that's where I'm at. But women literally get free pass to all kinds of crap because they're attractive or whatever, or they get to do all this nonsense. But the thing is, it's just like, here's what I hate though. It's like, why are you belittling somebody? Why are you playing games with somebody? That's the thing I hate the most. Don't play games with me. If you like me, you like me. Okay? Don't call me baby if you ain't trying to have sex with me or be my woman. Or don't try to sit there and act like I owe you something just 'cause I'm talking to you. That shit pisses me off day one. Just recently I bumped into a woman I used to mess with, we'll say it that way. And she's like, first thing she sees me, she goes, oh, you remember me? And I said, who the hell is you? Right? I said it like a couple times. And the thing that pissed me off because I was already talking to a girl I like, a pretty chick. I drew her, you guys probably see it on Instagram. But anyway, I'm talking to this chick, and also this other girl comes in and she's like, oh, you remember me? And I'm like, no, who the hell are you? She goes, you don't remember me? I'm like, no, who are you? She's all nervous, trying to find a way to remember. And she kept saying some shit. I said, look, what do we do? We did it before or something? And she didn't want to admit it because she's embarrassed because now there's people around, whatever, just saying shit. To me, I have no shame. Yes, me and you that did it. So forth and so forth. Oh, we need to talk. You need to come talk. I'm not coming up there, whatever, right? I talked to the chick, yeah, we used to fool. No shit. Because first off, I don't mess with girls with a certain personality or a certain attitude. But back in the day, I didn't give a damn. I just want a woman that's gonna, whatever. We have a sexual relationship, that's what we have. And that's what we just had. We didn't have no real, thing. You just come over, do it, bam, it's over, bam. Had a couple like that back in the day. And I just, several different things like that. We just come by and do it, bam, it's over. No big thing, you know what I mean? Whatever. So no strings attached thing I'm used to. A little bit more sometimes than the whole relationship thing, which is actually torture, early death, early financial ruin, and so forth. But anyway, the thing was, this chick comes back and realizes, oh wow, Shelby's, I told her, I said I changed. I ain't the same dude, whatever, She said, oh, you always been nice and sweet and so forth. But the thing is, no, I changed. I don't tolerate shit no more. And I just, I can't put up with this shit no more with you crazy females. I'm done with this shit, okay? I'm done hearing the bullshit. I'm done playing the games. I'm not going to be sitting here talk to death. I don't want to do whatever the hell it is you want to do. You're not going to belittle what I do, you know what I'm saying, and try to make it look like I'm not doing enough for you, because who the hell cares about you when my survival's on the line, and I know that sounds selfish, but unless you're joining forces with me, then you're against me. Yeah, that's the truth. This is no longer a romance thing. It's a rules of war. It's a war thing, which means you have to pay attention to the engagement of war, the encounter of war. We have to prepare for that. That's what man and women's relationships turned into now. It's war. Even if it has nothing to do with trying to be a part of a relationship, you have those women that come at you with this feminist crap already. Start talking about masculinity. This chick I argued with a while back. What is that? How the fuck you don't know what that is? But you're still yelling at me about femininity and shit. You know, obviously femininity has to do with your feminine wiles, you being a female. If I'm talking about masculinity, I'm talking about being a male. I'm talking about manhood. What is that? What is that? I don't want to play these mental fucking games. So it's like that's the problem I have. So it's like I'm way off from wanting to stick around now. So the quickest thing, I cut people off quick, and it don't take me that long. So it's like, yeah, take me as I come, because I'm not gonna stick around too long. I'm always gonna go off and do my own thing. I don't care if it's a woman or a dude, even a little kid. Especially little kids, because they're annoying as hell sometimes. It's like, get the hell away from me. Leave me alone. Go away. You know? Oh, God, that's the truth. I swear to God, it just all drives me crazy now. Before, but I'll still be, friendly and stuff, because I'm looking for good people to talk to, get to know. But it's like, I'm not going to waste my time. And it's like, uneducated people, crazy people, drug addicted people, retarded, bored of their mother's ass people. There's there's all these people running around causing chaos and trying to drive me insane. And I had about enough of it. Okay, I'm not gonna keep putting up with it. So you gotta take me as I come. I'm only gonna stick around for a hot second, and it better make sense. And it better be cool, or I'm just not gonna stick around and have that shit. Don't meet me as thinking you can get over on me and all this shit, because I'm not gonna even want to be around you that long. And when I do something, I'm doing it out of kindness, not to get over on people. I don't care about that, because I get my own shit. I get my own money to buy my own stuff. And I don't need nothing you got. Don't want to know, don't care. And with that being said, women are fucking leeches. Okay? They're leeches, they suck out your money, they suck out your blood, they take all your sperm, and I wouldn't say it in a different term like I was doing all this suck stuff. But still, women suck. Because they do that. They want to drain you of everything. They drain you of your soul. They want to take your soul. Okay, it's just like, why is this happening? Damn it. It's funny to laugh at. I'm laughing because it just bothers me. I want to say a whole bunch of shit, but I'm not going to. We'll hold back because I can rant and go off about it, but it just annoys the hell out of me. And back to what I was saying about me meeting that girl again. And I had called her because this dude she was hanging with had somebody that was around. I said, hey, I hear this girl first thing said, oh, I need somebody. I said, well, fuck, go get you somebody. Oh, I need some food. So I said, look, I didn't call you for that fucking shit. I asked you to tell this dude that somebody was out here for him. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do that on your own, because I don't care what you got. I told the chick before I had changed, she didn't want to hear it. So I cut her off. I said, I'm not trying to hear that fucking shit. I'm not trying to hear any of that. Tell that person whatever, but I just went off on a cussing rant, but still, it just bothers the hell out of me that they just automatically demand things like I'm supposed to give you something just because you realize I know you some crap and we did something before. No, you don't got no freaking past. You don't got no thing where you're put on a pedestal. That's some shit in the past, or that's some shit that just happened. You're not special. Okay, you're not special until you're proving yourself special. This whole talking to you, act like they like you, and holding out. Forget that shit too. Okay, all that is crazy. Okay, this whole concept is retarded, and it's retarded because our whole purpose is to multiply. Our whole purpose is to grow, make connections, be able to have a family, be able to find those that work with you, not against you, to try to make a better future for you and for them, and just make families where you can make them. People you consider family, friends, close buddies, whatever. But what's the purpose of doing all this extra stuff? You know, we gotta play these mind games. Oh, you're mad today, or you're jealous today. Let's go break this. Let's do this. What is this like just this mental war? Like you want to be in a movie so bad, you gotta act out the movie scene from whatever movie it is. You gotta act like you're in Baby Boy or some crap. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any damn sense to me. Okay, let's just relax. Let's do this. Okay, if I'm gonna act like we're in something, I won't act like I'm Al Bundy or some shit. Or I don't know, but I'm just being real. Why? You know, it's just a woman that begs and asks for stuff right away just because they think they're sexy or you had sex with them or whatever is the dumbest bitch on the planet. Because you're doing the same thing any other girl's doing. There's nothing special about you. There's tons of beautiful women, tons of them. And the baddest part about it, here's the saddest part about it. There's beautiful women who don't even realize how beautiful they are and don't value themselves and don't do all that stuff that the other girls do. But yet, they don't even put themselves out there enough for people to pay attention to them. So you don't get to see that charm, that beauty, that original sweetness that all guys miss. You know, girls are always saying, this is the truth right here, what I'm about to say. Girls are always saying, where's the good guys? Where are they gone? Where's all the sweet, good-hearted women that actually have empathy and compassion for people? Where have they gone? Where are those women that actually care and will stick by a man through thick and thin, till death do you part, near the bitter end? Where are they at? You know, where are the women that are good at seeing how other people, or especially other women and things, can take advantage of a man and protects the man from that crap? Where are they at? You know, that's the thing. Because every girl wants to be like every girl. If any time in my lifetime, I've seen a lot of changes with humanity, and what I have seen is one thing I notice constantly from the longest time is that all people, you know, that are in whatever world this is, always follow what the other people do. Like the fads, like it become like a dress thing. They'll dress a certain way because everyone thinks it's cool. That's the way to dress, and then that becomes lame, and they move on to a different clothing style. Or their hair, they'll do their hair a certain way, and then it moves on to a different hairstyle. Or, you know, music, movies, whatever. They copy this whole style. Everyone follows in, just like good little soldiers or good little slaves or good little, you know what I'm saying? Like, they follow the code. They follow the way things is. Me, I don't follow that crap. And this is the thing I think when it comes to the Bible about being in the world but not of the world. You know, we're in the world if you're Christian or whatever, any type of person with, you know, you're in the world because you're born here, but you're not of the world because you don't follow the way everyone else does, and you got your own way. You know, you notice the bull and you don't stick around. And so I have to say that for a reason, because right now I've never seen something like this. What's going on in the world? Like, women used to be a certain way, and they were already talking about in the '90s, oh, I'm being sexually harassed, or you know, they're trying to molest me, and all this crap. And then all that's changed. You don't hear too much of that no more. At least I don't. You know. And the thing about it is, it's like now all you hear about is OnlyFans, how sexy they is. Then you watch those things like I say with Andrew Tate and all them. They talk about, I want a 6-figure guy was 6 feet tall and all this. Where did this shit come from? Never heard that before. But now all these women want this and that. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not even all women. It's just certain groups. And that's the thing that I don't like about this stuff with the red pill people like Pearl and Andrew Tate and a couple of people. They talk about all women, but it's only a certain degree, a certain age range, a certain culture, you know, certain cultures, whatever, but they follow in the same shit that the other people want, because it's what they do, they follow. They need to be less followers of crazy shit, and more followers of positive things. And that's just the belief system I see that needs to happen. You know, honestly, it just makes no sense. And I love women, I'm telling you, I love boobies, I love a smile, I like it when women smile. I like the laughter. And that's where I come off humorous and joke. Girls think, oh, he's funny, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm just saying in person. I'm probably not funny right here. I don't know, but that's probably why I don't get enough views. In real life, I'm more funnier than I'll be on camera. But anyway, so uh, all I'm saying is this, okay? A woman with no sense of humor sucks. Okay, if you're just like all negative and crap all the time, and that's boring as hell. And it's lame, and I'm not sticking around for that. And if any guy sticks around for that, they're sticking around just long enough to get laid, and then they gone. That's the honest truth. If a guy's sticking around long enough and they just getting pussy and he's gone, and then you're sitting there like, oh, where's he at? He ain't here. And the girl hears all that, and this is the truth. If a girl sits there and you're doing it to a guy, but you're always with this, I'm a boss, and, oh, I like this, oh, fuck this, oh, I don't give a shit. And that dude don't give a shit either. He just waiting to get that pussy, and then he's gone. And you dumb because you're gonna sit there and keep calling, talking about where you at? Oh, I'm done messing with you. Well, he's already done. That's why he's not there. He's already gone. It's over. It's a done deal. You messed up. You better get some better money and something going on because he's not gonna stick around too long. And you ruined the party for everybody, or he would still be there. It's the truth. You know, I don't care, man. This the whole point is this. You gotta be more compassionate. If you want to be a whore, be a whore. If you're gonna be a good woman, be a good woman. I can't really judge. It's not me to judge. I'm talking out of annoyance and irritation of dealing with that type of situation, frustration that any guy would have when you're trying to deal with a woman. You try to give them something, surprise them, they get pissed off. You can't surprise a woman. You can't sit there and be like, this is the truth right here, all the crap I'm about to say. You can't surprise a woman. They like in the movies where he gives a fly, like, oh, thank you. What is that for? Where did it come from? What did you do? Oh my God, you cheated. Like, what the hell is this shit? Like, you can't surprise them. You can barely make them happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're always suspicious about some crap. They're either assuming way too much, making up too much, or trying to just like copy some shit that don't make no sense. It makes no sense. It's just irritating as hell. You know. And then the thing here's the one I really hate. Okay, they always try to. Now this is something women don't realize they do, and maybe they do realize and just don't give a shit. Is they'll get with a dude and they'll try to make this dude act like their boyfriend from before. They try to change the dude into that dude, or they'll be somewhere that they've been before with somebody else and take you there and act like, oh, it's like they're trying to relive that moment with you. It's like, well, why the hell do I want to do what this guy did? Or I mean, a guy that's got a certain body type, and they go, oh, you should get your body type. And no, I shouldn't. Who the hell is that guy? Fuck him. Who the hell? I'm not him. Who cares about him? But that's annoying as hell. And women do that all the time. People don't talk about that, but that annoys the hell out of a dude. You messing with a girl, you like her, and she trying to turn you into some dude that was before. Why do I want to be like him? The hell with him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who I am before you try to change me into somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you're gonna try to change every other dude to be like me. But that's what they do, and it's stupid as shit. Another one I hate is they want to take you places. Okay, and I've probably said this a billion times in different ways just now, but honestly, I don't want to go out just because I'm not your freaking puppy that you want to show off. I'm not your freaking car or whatever. I'm not something that's supposed to be in public, seen with you all the time to make you feel special. Okay, the hell with that. I'll go in public when I need something, that like a power tool or something to fix something, or I don't know, some video game system I want to buy. I don't know, but I'm not just gonna go out just to go. Oh, let's go shopping. It's a nice day. Let's go to this restaurant. So it's a nice day. You want to go out. Why are you going to a restaurant? You go to the park or some other place. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. I don't need to be in places you've been with someone else to make you feel good. Because it doesn't gonna make me feel good. But I'm telling you right now, all girls do this. If you ain't ever had a girlfriend and you're listening to this right now or you're watching this, believe me when I say they will try to make you like some other dude from the past. They try to make you look like them. They try to make you do the things they did. That's the number one they do. Oh, let's go to this bar. Why are we going to this bar? Because you've been there before. I remember when I was in my 20s, I was like 20 or 19, somewhere there. And we had this girlfriend, and she was older, but sex was awesome. But we went to this bar. Can't remember the name of it to this day. But and we were eating and stuff and whatever. And there was this game they play, like a trivia game. They would pop up on these big stream TVs, and she would fucking get the thing. Oh, we want that. Yeah, we want this, and we're gonna play this game. And, like, don't you want to play this? No. Like, I remember I did it the first time. Like, okay, yeah, well, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And as we went there the second time, she's like, oh, I want to play the game. No, I want to eat. First off, I was stoned as hell. I was so stoned, and I didn't want to eat. And this girl's trying to get me to play this freaking trivia game, and I was like, look, the food's covered. I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna be playing a trivia game because that's all I want to do is eat. She thought I was playing. And then the trivia game thing came, and she's all playing the crap. And there was some, and I remember there was some question about the Terminator, something about John Connor, or no, it was Kyle Reese. And they were talking about who was the guy that came for Sarah Connor, the Saber, and all that crap. And I did totally blanked out on the whole thing, even though I know Terminator like the back of my hand, But I was like, once again, I wanted to eat, didn't give a shit. So she's like, "Oh, how come you didn't answer that? I know you know the Terminator stuff." And I said, "Because I told you, I'm trying to eat. I'm not gonna sit here and play a damn trivia game in the middle of this restaurant and stuff just because you want me to be like somebody else." And then, that was like one of the first times I had dealt with that serious, that it was a big issue, that I wasn't trying to do what some previous dude did with her. And I've had it multiple times with different things. I had an ex that tried to make me go to some stupid little lake because she already went there when she stepped out the house for I don't know how many days. Oh, let's go back to this lake. What do you mean back? I never went there with you, right? So, I mean, you already know. They try to make you like somebody else. And I mean, I got so many of these stories, where it's a thing that happens commonly if you're in a relationship with a girl who thinks she's the shit and she can, like, the eye of every dude. Like the girls like the attention. Some girls like the attention just to have someone say something to them and then walk off. And it's like, okay, but other girls, they like the attention too much. They let anybody do it to them, let anybody do all kinds of crap to them. It's just retarded. But I'm being real right now. I don't hear people talking about that on these damn red pill, Matrix, whatever the hell they try to relate the Matrix to. Me, I ain't even seen all of them. I only watched the first one because, well, I know I watched the second one in the theater. But fuck the Matrix, okay? I'm be real. The Matrix isn't that good as shit. And if you guys pay attention to movies like I do, fucking Keanu Reeves wears the same fucking suit in every movie ever since Johnny Mnemonic or whatever that freaking movie was called. It's the same. He's always wearing the damn same type of suit. Seriously. And if you watch like right now, he's wearing a suit, I guess, in John Wick. But I'm telling you, before he was like, what? He's all surfer dude, right? And then he went from surfer dude to a guy in a suit. In every movie. In every movie, y'all. You go sit back and watch it. Get a Keanu Reeves collection and watch what I'm saying. Every movie he's got a suit. Same damn suit. Okay, he's got a Johnny Mnemonic. He's got the same suit in freaking all the freaking Matrix movies. He got the same suit in freaking Constantine. He's got suits now in freaking John Wick. I can go on and on and on. But before, he was a surfer dude. He was a surfer dude in all these movies. He's a surfer dude in Parenthood. He's a surfer type of dude in Bill and Ted. He's a surfer dude in freaking Breaking, what's that shit? Where they were surfer dudes. Surfer dude. Keanu Reeves, man. Okay, anyway, I went off topic. But still, my point is, seriously though, get a collection of Keanu Reeves movies. And I'm telling you, he's wearing the same damn suit in every movie except for Dracula. Anyway, so Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's the one he was in. And anyway, so my point is this: it's difficult. Getting to know someone's difficult already. Getting a connection to have the family that you want is difficult already. Finding someone to love you is beyond difficult. But even more difficult when you got all these obstacles to go over. You gotta go over these mind games, these twists and bends to try to make someone happy. If you do all this stuff and they're not happy the first a couple times when you do something good for them, they're never gonna be happy, and it's a waste of time. You know, morally, I have to say biblically, a man is supposed to be with a woman above all things, and a woman's supposed to honor that man. You know, and I think the reason why you have so many men not giving a damn anymore is because women forgot their worth, their value. The true power isn't about just having sex, getting the guy, or the true value is proving that this guy is your world, your all, and giving that guy the thing that desires the most, he desires the most. And in return, that guy will give you the world. And it becomes one on one. The thing isn't so much about sex, okay? It's not about just love. It's about finding somebody that you enjoy, someone that makes you happy. And when I mean happy, I mean make you laugh, make you feel good, you see you smile, you're excited, you know, that type of thing. Other than that, it's a waste of time and money, and too much energy wasted, and you can't walk straight after a while. It's all bad. So, this is why in the previous episode where I was talking about the suicide right or wrong or whatever, this is why those guys make no sense. They're gonna kill themselves over a girl. You know, you're not freaking Romeo and Juliet. She's supposed to kill herself. So it doesn't make sense. It's not worth it when women don't show that compassion anymore. So it's just really stupid. It's really stupid. It's dumb and retarded. And you don't want a bitter woman. And that's something I gotta say. You don't want a bitter woman that sits back talking about the past and how she hates men and she's stuck in her ways and don't want to learn nothing new and don't give a shit but thinks she's God's gift to this or that, but and always fuck this and she don't like this. Get away from that woman. Get away from that woman. There's a whole thing in Proverbs about women like that. The miserable, don't go in her house type of thing they say in the Bible. All that. Okay? Just stay away from negative women that want to do you in, that are evil. Okay? Don't give a woman too much power because she just betray you in a quick second. So that's all I gotta say about this. You know, I'm not talking about all women. Once again, I'm talking about women that think they're all that, like they've been on the freaking show, all that, and they're hanging out with the Good Burger dude. So that's what I'm saying. And with that being said, this has been another episode of Moral High Ground. Man, I'm going through changes. And this has been a moral high ground. We're going to talk about what's morally right. And I'm going to say it's morally right to find a woman who values herself and understands what a man's value is and understands that she can't do anything on her own. We have to learn how to do things together. And it's not about, you know, a man did this and a man did that and all that bull. It's about realizing we have naturally, by nature, to find someone of the opposite sex that we can live and work with and cherish. And that's morally right to me. So, peace be with you guys, and blessings upon you always. Farewell.